You're watching the Steve's Haunted Yard channel. Get your haunt on.
Alright people, so I got the front suspension all bolted in really well. Got all that part figured out. I just have this Curfy, freaking me out, cat. It's like really dark outside, so my cat just snuck up on me. I just have this where are you going, crazy cat? I just have this particle board sitting on top for now. I bought this angle iron here, so I just got this installed on both sides, that side and this side, to support the full length of this frame, to kind of help out. Just went in and just threw this on there just to kind of get a general idea of how wide I need this, because the floor is gonna be a little wider than when I built the frame. And here are the two walls, or framed out walls, and the back wall sitting up there. Looks pretty freaking sweet right now. None of this is screwed together. Each wall is an individual wall. So I'm just kind of retrofitting it as I go. This 8-foot sheet of wood, I didn't necessarily plan it this way, but it goes exactly to the center of this 2x4, to where this next piece of wood will lay right here, and the seam will be right on that wood. Totally didn't measure that. It just worked out. I was gonna have to put another 2x4 or cut that down to put, so the seam would be on a board. But hey, just kind of worked out that way. So anyway, this is pretty awesome. It's gonna hold some pretty good weight. I'm tempted to go up there and stand in there right now, but I better not, because nothing's really bolted down. And somebody suggested drilling here and putting a pin, or not a pin, but a bolt in here to hold it on this bar. That's exactly what I'm going to do on these front wheels. That'll work perfect, because this hub goes really deep. So this pole is way up here. So if I crank this down really tight with a really good bolt, these front wheels won't go anywhere. On the back wheels, someone suggested, like on a weightlifting bar, you've got those metal pieces that goes on the end that you crank down to hold the weights on. I think that's what I'm going to use on the back wheels. I absolutely think it's going to work great. So thank you for the suggestion. That's going to be super awesome. And I think once I cut down this wood, I figured out, or I think I figured out, how I'm going to attach these walls to where this thing can break down. Once I get that figured out, this thing is really gonna fly together. Still gotta figure out plexi or some kind of something for glass in this thing. I don't know if I want to really use real glass, and then plexi's too expensive, so I still gotta figure that out. Okay, people, I haven't really done a lot since that other video. I took everything down. This rear shaft, like I was talking about before, was not going to be wide enough. So what I ended up doing, this is the one that I had. It's 3/4. This was a 60-inch long. I went ahead and they already had a pre-cut 72-inch. A little wider than I actually wanted, but now that I look at it, it actually is going to be just fine. And I got a 1-inch instead of 3/4 inch. Look at this. I mean, it cannot be any more snug than that. I kind of had to hammer it in there a little bit, and then I just put one of these screw flanges on the end. I mean, these suckers, they're solid. It's got a little tiny bit of wobble, but not much. So that's going to be really nice. And look at this. Yeah, I'm sitting on it. Yeah. So it holds my weight pretty well, and doesn't hardly move. It doesn't have any side to side motion, hardly at all. So I think that's going to be really good. I bought the screw tapping. Well, what is this stupid thing right here? I bought this. A tap and die set. So I'm going to put a set bolt in those front hubs like this. Tighten that down onto the shaft, and those front wheels should be really good and snug on there. So want to get this suspension really good and figured out and tight before I actually start building on top of here. And I think that this is going to be awesome. And I need something to lock down on here to hold this from sliding. I mean, it's in there really snug, but just as another safety, I want to put something on here. Someone has suggested the weight bench things, but now that I've gone to a 1-inch bar, I don't know if they have any that are that size. So anyway, we'll see, but it's pretty cool. I'm liking it. Oh, and I had a mishap. One of the walls, since it wasn't attached, fell off of the side here. It broke. I have a broken wall right there, so I have to rebuild it, refix it, and cut some more wood. But I mean, I got all that wood. That was all extra, pretty much, for the frame. So it should be good. Got plenty to do it. So and I get to take back this 60-inch pipe and all this stuff that I'm not going to use. So I actually get some money back. So that'll be good. All right, guys, that's all my update for now.
Please subscribe today.